I'm so hot, honestly. Oh, okay. Hopefully my natural glow is getting.
If I love you, I can't lie to you.
Of course you can lie to me, and you will. You come on when I catch up, because I love you. I get least of you. I get the very minimum. And I'm saying, fake it with me. Is that too much of the black woman to ask of the black man?
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Chia Water, and my channel is all about lifestyle, business, and well-being. Today's video is actually about 6 anti-inflammatory drinks to help boost your gut health, improve your immunity, and also regulate your digestion. So if you're anything like me and you're looking to make little changes into your daily routine to help improve these things, then stay tuned. All of these recipes are quick, simple, and easy. Maximum amount of time I would say would take 15 minutes to prepare. Definitely highly recommend doing your own research on these as well. I've done my own research, but there is a ton of research on all of these recipes out there, even how you can switch things out if you don't like 1 or 2 items, but definitely make sure you do your research on this. Disclaimer, I am not a medical professional, so if you are pregnant or taking any medication, I would highly recommend consulting your own doctors, and also, like I said, doing your research to make sure this is a suitable dietary change for you. I have got my notes with me, so if you see me glancing down, that's why. But the first drink is actually really easy and simple, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's Chia Water. So Chia Water actually helps you regulate your digestion as it's so high and dense in fiber. It increases fullness, so it actually enables you to not eat as much when you feel satiated already. So if you are looking to lose weight or kind of just manage your intake of how much calories you're taking, Chia Water is a great supplement to do this and increases your fullness. It helps you feed your friendly bacteria in your intestines. So again, going back to that fiber element and also the digestion regulation, it feeds those healthy bacteria, so making sure that you stay consistently regulated and really help that flora within your intestines. It also helps regulate your cholesterol, and it's high in antioxidants, so it's also aiding things like blood pressure, high cholesterol, etc. As you can see, I measured out 15 grams of the chia seeds first. I then poured the water into the bottle and then added the chia seeds in after. If you add the chia seeds in first and then the water after, it does have a tendency to get stuck to the sides. So as you can see, it's stuck to the top of the bottle at the moment, but once you give it a bit of a shake, it all mixes together. I recommend leaving it about 15 minutes or so chilled, so you can allow the chia seeds to fully absorb and expand. The next item on the drinks menu is Okra Water. And yes, it is as simple as it sounds. It is 2 ingredients, okra and water. Okra water, it has a bit of a slimy texture, and I think it has a bit of a negative stimuli around it because of that, but it has a lot of benefits. Like I said, being high in fiber also helps your digestion, but in addition to that, it's also really ram-packed with vitamin C. So vitamin C being a natural vitamin, that's always great for your immunity, so really boosts your immune levels if you're susceptible to colds or flus. In addition to that, vitamin C is really well known on the markets for boosting skin health. So if you're someone who suffers with hyperpigmentation and you're looking for ways to improve that naturally, okra water can be a great solution for that. As I mentioned, the texture, it can be not everyone's cup of tea, so to speak. However, the texture itself can be decided in other ways. I didn't include it in this video, but if you are interested in finding out other tips as to how to do that, you could add sweeteners to it. Honey is a great natural solution for that. You can add other flavors as well, like lemon or orange. It definitely will change the taste of it. It won't eliminate the texture, but the texture aids in other things. So a lot of ladies have actually reported that okra water has been great for their lubrication. So if that's something that you struggle with and you're looking for a natural remedy, definitely give okra water a try. The next drink on my list is actually one of my favorites. It's something I drink on a daily basis, and that is green tea. The only difference that I have in this recipe is that I add collagen peptides. Now, collagen peptides, I again implore you to do all of your research, but it's great for boosting your hair, skin, nails, and muscle growth. So if you are looking for a substitute to add into your diet, it's just an addition, or you're looking to grow your muscle mass, or you're looking to just rejuvenate your skin, hair, and nails, collagen peptides is an amazing thing to add into that. Going back to green tea is an amazing source of caffeine, but it's not as strong as coffee. So if you're looking for that concentration boost, green tea is a perfect solution for that. It's also loaded with antioxidants. Seems like a really big trend of what we're talking about today, but it also has something called L-theanine. So if you are looking for a beverage to drink before bed, like I said, it's not as intense as coffee, so it actually does help your body relax a lot more. And of course, it aids with your metabolism. So sticking with that general theme of today, the metabolism is very important, especially as you get older, to try and make sure it stays as fast as possible, processing and breaking down your foods as necessary. So having something that actually boosts and aids in your metabolism, why not? It actually helps with lowering blood pressure. So if you're one of those people who suffer with high blood pressure, green tea, again, another natural and amazing solution. It seems to be a bit of a trend, but I used to take sugar in my hot drinks a long time ago. The only hot drink I take sugar in now is an English breakfast tea, but that isn't on our list today. Green tea is one of those that I do add honey in, so I do add a teaspoon of honey just to make it a bit more palatable. Depending on the brand of green tea, some do have a bit of a bitter aftertaste. Not to put you off, it's nothing like you're squeezing a lemon into your mouth or anything like that, but it does have a bit of an aftertaste. So there are certain brands, for example Twinings or Tetley, that don't have that aftertaste. It's a lot more mellow, but if you get a more of a cheaper brand, sometimes it can have that effect. So if you are looking to have the most nutrients out of your green tea, I recommend not scrimping on those things and actually just going for a more premium brand of green tea to eliminate the bitterness and also just to get the most of your health benefits. So the next beverage on our beverage list today is orange and lemon tea. Sticking with the vitamin C theme, orange and lemon tea is an amazing way to boost your immune system. Lemon is actually one of those things that is really well known for boosting your metabolism, so really speeding it up. So again, going back to that weight loss theme, if you are looking to improve your weight loss or find ways to kind of assist you with your caloric intake and actually burning fat quicker, lemon water has also been a way to improve that. So if you are looking for another alternative for that, again, adding to the satiation feeling, lemon water is a great way to do that. In addition to that, it actually helps to detoxify your system. So vitamin C and lemons and oranges is a great way to increase your metabolic rate as well as detoxifying your body. They are high in antioxidants and they actually help to reduce bloating. So if you are one of those ladies like myself, especially more recently, just been bloating quite a lot, orange and lemon tea is an amazing way to add that to your diet to kind of help and aid those things further. Going back to the cold and coughs theme, if you feel like you're having a bit of a sore throat, when I was younger, my mum used to make us honey and lemon all the time. So it used to actually help so much. I never really realized what it was about it, but I thought it was the hot drink element, and maybe it is actually partly linked to that. But definitely honey and lemon is like the cure of all cures for sore throats. So definitely if you're going to add orange in, it actually changes the flavor slightly, makes it slightly sweeter. But when I'm making orange and lemon tea, I do add honey as well. I find that when you have lemon in drinks, it can really add up that acidity flavor. So I do like to have honey in there as well to kind of mellow it out and just make it as more of a delectable beverage. This next drink is not for the faint-hearted. The tea beverage is called Sedative Tea. So it comes in the forms of leaves or pods. In this video, I'll be showing you what I've done with the pods. And I actually find the pods more effective. I've used both the leaves and the pods. The leaves themselves, they work perfectly fine. It's just that you have to use a lot more of it, whereas I feel the pods are a lot more potent. Let's say potent. So Sedative Tea is a really healthy and natural laxative. So what you do, we actually soak the pods in water. and you allow it to sit. You can do it anything from 20 minutes to an hour. I prefer to soak mine for an hour just so I really feel like I'm getting the most out of them. So once it soaks from boiling water in an hour, you actually just drink the tea. It's as simple as that. But what I recommend is if you're going to drink this tea, please stay home. Please stay home. At least work really tactically around it. So senna actually comes and works for your body 6 to 12 hours after you ingest it. So I recommend if you have to go out and stay up to 3 hours once you've ingested the tea. But then after that, please make your way home. Be at home. Stay close to a toilet because you will be going back and forth. There are some side effects to it, but I mean, that's probably natural if you're having a laxative tea. And that could be some cramping, it could be some wind, and it could also be diarrhea. I mean, like I said, it's not for the faint-hearted, but it's actually been used, the ingredient, in a lot of brands that are laxatives that you could take the pill forms of, but this is the natural pod form. So if you are really constipated or you're just looking for something to clear out your system every once in a while, senna tea is definitely top tier. My dad used to always recommend it for any type of bellyaches we had. He's like, you have a bellyache, drink senna. I can't tell you the amount of times. If I had a penny for every time he said to drink senna for an ailment we had. But definitely I highly recommend, jokes aside, senna isn't for the weak-hearted. Like I said, it can cause a bit of discomfort when it comes to the cramping of when it's time to go. But I highly recommend. I mean, I think it's always good to detox your body every once in a while, allow your body to re-regulate itself, and then you can even introduce fasting at those times or anything that will really help boost your immunity. So within all the drinks I've listed so far, if you are drinking senna, they're a great way to add into your diet, especially, for example, the chia seeds, chia water. It will allow your body to continue the regulation of your digestion. So senna, like I said, give it a try, but make sure you have some time off or some downtime to allow it to really work for your system. And now we're on to the star of the show, soursop tea. So if you caught me in my last vlog, you saw that I had bought an array of different plants, vegetables, vegetation, everything. I basically wanted to really try and implement it into my diet, and soursop tea has become a staple. I've made a few Instagram posts here and there about me drinking this tea. I've taken it to work, I've encouraged my family to take it, and honestly, I just love it. I was very apprehensive. Shout out to my cousin Dawn, who really kind of took me through all of what the processes are, what they do, and the health benefits. And honestly, it's been amazing. So I actually bought a special teapot to brew this tea in, and I was running really low. My dad came back from Guyana recently, so thank God it allowed me to stock up. So I bought a teapot for this tea in particular, and really it's as simple as just popping the leaves into the teapot, adding water, maybe adding honey if you like your tea sweeter, and allowing that to boil. Soursop tea again is really great for anti-inflammatory purposes. So if you're susceptible for having a blocked nose, colds, anything like that, it's really great to boost your immune system as well. It also has a very well-known reputation for having anti-cancerous properties. So there are a lot of studies that have been done on it, and I mean, what is stopping you if the natural remedy is going to help prevent these things? If you have abnormal cells in your body, drink soursop tea. If you're fearing that, you know, for example, if you've got HPV from a smear test, drink soursop tea. There are so many things that it actually aids and improves. Again, with the anti-inflammatory elements, if you have arthritis or you've got a lot of pain in your joints and muscles, soursop tea has been proven to actually aid in these things. The only issue is within the UK specifically, it is quite challenging to get your hands on it. I have a few links and contacts if you are interested in buying some soursop tea. It's definitely something that I will be actually integrating into the business elements. If you are interested in purchasing some, let me know, and I can already arrange that for you. But it's something that I swear by. I don't think it's something I will stop in the short term or long term of my lifestyle. I highly recommend, if you haven't tried it, to give it a go. It doesn't even have a strong taste. It just tastes like ordinary tea. There's no one that I've had try it that didn't like it. I have had a bit of a trick to it, and as you can see in the video, what I've done is actually add turmeric into that as well. And turmeric has its own plethora of benefits. Again, linking to all of those things that I have mentioned. Turmeric itself boosts your immune system, anti-inflammatory. It's a great pain medication alternative. So instead of taking paracetamols or ibuprofen, it's a great alternative to that. It lowers cholesterol. It helps prevent Alzheimer's. I mean, natural remedies are top tier. You don't need all the prescriptions all the time. You don't need to be sitting in front of a doctor complaining about your ailments. The world has provided natural remedies for all of these things. So like I said from the beginning of this video, if you are interested in trying any of these teas or recipes, definitely do your research, but I highly recommend. I've tried and tested and implemented these things into my daily diet, and I've never had any issue. Apart from the senna. The senna is not something I do daily. It's not even something I do weekly. It's something I do every now and then, like I said, to help regulate my body. But all the other drinks on this video today, I highly recommend trying. Give it a week or 2 weeks into yourself and see how you feel. But do your research, speak to your doctors, speak to your herbalists, and I would love to hear your stories and success stories about it. Not so much the senna ones, but I would love to hear your success stories. But thank you so much for tuning in today's video. Hopefully you've actually gained some knowledge from it and you've taken some pointers away, even if it's just 1 or 2 things. Definitely share this video with your friends and family, and make sure you like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.